As an employee in the Delta School District, you may learn of two deltalearns platforms, each of them being independent from each other, each requiring their own login and password. Staff will often go to deltalearns.ca thinking that this is our deltalearns Google platform. Rather, this is an area where you will find resources for teachers that are built on WordPress sites. Some teachers may have accounts here, but most don't require an account at deltalearns.ca. Where most people will associate deltalearns is with our deltalearns Google. This is accessed through a typical Google page by going to google.ca. Here we can see that I am in my deltalearns Google account. A deltalearns Google or G Suite account is different from your personal Gmail or Google account. Some of these differences include that personal account information and content are owned by the Delta School District. There is no advertising, there is no data mining by Google, and there is unlimited storage for all who have accounts. Now, to become more familiar with deltalearns Google or G Suite, I would recommend visiting deltalearns.ca Google, where you can find all sorts of information. A piece of information that you should first become familiar with is the acceptable uses for our deltalearns Google. As it is meant as an educational platform, no personal, confidential, or sensitive information should be stored within deltalearns G Suite. You can familiarize yourself with these terms of use and acceptable uses on our acceptable use page, which is found under privacy on our Google deltalearns site. There are a number of steps that must be followed in order to create your deltalearns G Suite account. The first is to log into Employee Connect. Once logged in to Employee Connect, go to the Resources tab and select Links and Forms. Look for the Create a Google App Account form and change the response to Yes. Once you've done this, sign out for a minimum of 1 hour. After an hour has passed, sign back into Employee Connect and change your password. This is found under Tools, Manage Passwords. The password that you change in Employee Connect will then sync over to Google and become both your Employee Connect and Google password. This sync takes 10 minutes. So the entire process takes about an hour and 10 minutes before you have an active account. Once you've created your deltalearns G Suite account, proceed to google.ca. There you can sign in using your account credentials. Now, in most cases, your account credentials are exactly the same as your first class account prefix, but with the domain at deltalearns.ca. So in most cases, this will be first initial, followed by last name, and then at deltalearns.ca. When you proceed to a google.ca page, you'll click on the sign in, and then proceed to sign in. Now, should you, such in this case, have someone else that's signed in, you can always add an account. Keep in mind that the first account that signs in becomes the primary account and will often default to that account. Now that you've created your deltalearns G Suite account, what do you use it for? Well, it's much like any other personal Gmail account. You can click on the waffle and access all your apps, such as your mail, Drive, Docs, Slides, and other features like Classroom. Drive being much like your cloud storage that stores all of your files, Docs, which is much like Microsoft Word, Slides, which is much like PowerPoint, and then again Classroom, which is much like a student management system where you can easily interact with students by providing them with assignments as well as collecting them. But you can learn more about these at our SD37 Tech Tips YouTube channel at the link below.